Hi, welcome to my first video. Today I'm gonna draw an eye. I'm not very good at it, so I want to practice it a little bit. I'm just gonna start with like a circle. After I draw a circle, I'm gonna try and draw the shape of the eye. By drawing like a arched shape. I'm kind of nervous to talk, but it's alright. I'm just gonna draw the lashes at last because I'm very bad at them. Maybe I need to make it a little more narrow, or I don't know, smaller at the bottom. I wanted to start a channel because I love watching people draw, and I want to give others the opportunity to see my art, even though I'm still a bit of a beginner, but it's alright. And I'm gonna draw like the, what's it called? The wrinkle of the above the eye. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit because you can't see it, but I'm gonna draw the pupil. By the way, if I have a little bit of an accent, I'm not originally from England or America, so it's not my first language. After I draw the pupil, I'm gonna plan out where I put the colors of the eye. Like where I want it darker or lighter. And I mostly want it light, like here. I'm also gonna draw the lashes. This might take a while because I don't really draw lashes often. Well, I do, but like cartoony, anime-like. It still looks like anime lashes, to be honest, but it's alright. I make some shorter and some longer, just to get a variety of sizes. But that's what makes the lashes look like lashes. I'm just looking at my reference right now because I'm not really used to drawing eyes like this. I want to learn how to draw semi-realistic though. Not fully realistic, but like, yeah, just a bit different. Because right now my style is decent, and I enjoy drawing it, but it's not really my thing yet, so I want to improve it. But that takes time and practice, but it's alright. I'm gonna do the bottom lashes. And just, yeah, they kind of look spidery right now, but it's alright. They're gonna look normal after a while, but I hope at least. Right now they look kind of crazy. If you hear any background noise, it's probably a door or something outside. I hope it doesn't bother. It kind of looks creepy, but it's alright. I'm gonna start on the coloring, I think. Well, girls, this isn't getting any better, but I hope the coloring will save it. I'm using Artex acrylic markers, the 90 color sets, and some of my Uhu alcohol markers, which I got a bunch of. I'm gonna start off with a shadow in like the white part of the eye with with a hue marker. Okay, it isn't going in focus. CG like 2 stripes 00 cool gray. Can the camera please focus? Alright, it doesn't want to focus. Maybe with the cap. Alright, I'll just write it in the screen later because my camera doesn't want to work, but I'm just gonna, it's my lightest shade of gray, but I'm just gonna shade a little bit of the white part. I will probably go over it with a darker color, but it's fine. It's gonna turn out good, I hope. Now I'm gonna use GG1 Green Gray 1. Okay, it still doesn't want to focus. I'll just write them all up later. Just to get like a cooler tone in there. Then I'm gonna go back to the first gray, the lighter one, and go over it a bit. Just to blend it out. After that is done, I'm probably gonna do the skin tone. I'll start off with my Arctic acrylic markers and use 60S. My camera quality isn't great because I'm using my phone, but it's gonna work out fine, I think. I hope my marker doesn't cover the lashes all the way though, because it took a long time drawing them. Now, not a long time, but it's hard for me to draw lashes and I'm kind of proud of them. I'm still kind of nervous to talk because it's my first time talking on video, but it's alright. It's probably gonna be fine. I'm just being dramatic, but that's fine. I'll color in the skin and come back. Alright, I finished the base of the skin. Now I'm gonna put back my marker and look for my shading color with my Ahu markers. It's G145 Buttercup Yellow. Okay, it doesn't like my markers, and it won't focus on them to show the numbers, but it's alright. I'm just gonna like draw the wrinkle lines. Not really wrinkles, but I don't know what to call them. I'm gonna also create one at the bottom. And I'm just gonna shade a little bit randomly. I'm not really good at shadows, but that's fine. I enjoy drawing them and that's all that matters. Then to blend them in, I'm gonna use WG10 Warm Gray 1. I'm not even gonna show the marker because it isn't working right now, and I colored on the wrong part. Alright. We can fix that with an acrylic marker. And we'll just go over it later. You can kind of tell I'm nervous because I'm speeding the process up, but that's fine, I think. And for future videos or filming, I might just do a voiceover so I can speed up the drawing and talk over it. Wait, I still need it. To go over this. So sorry. I'm gonna draw the lashes now probably. I'll do that with like a gray. This is NG03 Neutral Gray 3. Because if I make full black lashes, it probably will look weird, I think. Well, mascara is black, but I don't think it will really look good. This might turn out longer than I expected, but it's alright. I expected this video to be maximum like 10 minutes, but it's gonna be like 15 minutes. That's gonna be fine, I think. The longer the better, I guess. I'm just gonna draw on the lashes and I'll come back. I drew in the lash, but I'm probably gonna use a darker color on top of it. Probably CG1104. Well, it's still not working, but it's not like 1 in the middle, but it's like just 2 stripes. And I'm just gonna darken some parts, just to make them stand out a little more sometimes. On some parts, I mean. Not sometimes. It doesn't add much, but it like adds a mini effect that I like. And that's all that matters, so... now I'm gonna switch to covering up with what we did with the paint marker. What we actually tried to fix, because we used the wrong color on top. I'm just gonna use the markers we used to, what's the word, previously, or whatever. The markers we used before to color it in, and we're gonna go over it, I guess. That works fine. Now I'm gonna go to the pupil and the iris and all that stuff. Wait, I think I called this the pupil, but it's the iris. I don't know. I don't know what different parts are called, but I probably got it wrong. I'm just gonna use my black paint marker. That's, I don't know what it's called, but it has a number on it. 98, but I'm just gonna draw it all black. I just remembered I forgot to place a paper on this for my alcohol markers, but it's gonna be alright. I'll just rip out the next page, I guess, if it's messy from the markers we used. Next I'm gonna pick out my darkest color. I'm probably gonna make a green eye. I'll use G7. I can't pronounce the rest of the name, G7, as my darkest color. Wait, I'm gonna use the brush side, I think. I'm just gonna draw like lines here. I'll do the same here, but a little less. And I'll draw them on the outside too. I literally don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna look fine, I hope. And then we switch to our second darkest color, which will be GY43, deep olive green. I'm just gonna go over like this whole part, but we wanna keep darker. It doesn't matter if you go like over the black, cause it doesn't smudge or anything, and green obviously doesn't go over black, so it doesn't really matter. You can like slightly see the darker green lines, but not too noticeable. Now I'm gonna switch to my third darkest, or also my second lightest, I think. GY42, just GY42 bronze green. And I'm just gonna like make this blend a little. I'm really bad at blending, but I don't really care. I'm gonna go over these lines, so Later on they'll blend in. And then I'm gonna go with GY2 Grass Green. Okay, wait, is that the right color? Maybe I should use a different one. GY8. Because I can't speak the rest of the name. I can't pronounce the rest of the name. Yeah, that's a better color. I'm like gonna skip this part because I wanna put like a big highlight there. I'll blend it out later, but it has to be like a lighting part. Not that I'm good at lighting, but just to like give an effect. I'm gonna switch to the brush side actually, because that's faster. Alright. Now we're gonna pick out our lightest green. I want it to be GY5. I can't pronounce the rest of the name again, like the name written under it, but yeah, this should be a good color. And then I'll pick out our GY8 again and like slightly blend that. Yeah, that looks decent, but I'm probably gonna use a paint marker instead. I'm gonna use 5-6A of my Artix paint markers, acrylic markers thingies. Yeah, that looks better. And I'm also gonna draw a white highlight with my white Artix acrylic marker, like a white detail in here. That should be good. And then like here also. Yeah, that should be good for now. I think that's it for today. That's probably all I'm gonna draw because I'm not really in the mood to draw anything else in the eye. And I think it looks decent, but yeah, like the highlight here looks weird, but I can fix that later, and for the rest it looks decent, so I'm just gonna live with it. Bye!